So apparently the economy is moving. Wages are up, inflation's cooling, and the stock market's living its best life. Cool. But you're still sweating rent, gas feels like luxury perfume, and your paycheck gets eaten before it even hits your bank. What gives? Hi, I'm Kevin with moneytreeandme. Welcome back to Money Monday. Today we're diving into why the numbers say that we're thriving, but your wallet says otherwise. Spoiler alert, you're not crazy. The system is rigged, but I'll show you how to play the game anyway and win. Now, let's talk about what I like to call the economic mirage. The stats don't match your reality. Let's look at the scoreboard. Stock market is up over 90% the past 5 years. Median household income is up 22%. Inflation up just over 24%. So even though your paycheck technically grew, it buys less. Translation, you got a raise, but you got mugged by inflation on the way home. Meanwhile, investors, those holding stocks, real estate, or Bitcoin, made out like bandits. Why? Because the game isn't designed for workers, is built for owners. Now, let's talk about the long game. Why you feel poorer every decade. Over the last 50 years, median income is up just over 600%. Cars are up over 800%. Houses are up over 1,200%. And public college, 2,000%. And the S&P 500? Yeah, that shot up 4,000% over the last 50 years. If the economy were a race, employees are jogging uphill while investors are riding electric scooters. Now, let's address the obvious. The system was built for investors, not for workers. Let's talk cold, hard design flaws. Corporations have a legal duty to maximize shareholder wealth, not to pay workers more. The tax code, it rewards capital gains and punishes W-2 workers. W-2 employees pay up to 37% in taxes. The guy flipping real estate often pays less than 20% and writes off half of his expenses, and in many cases, zero taxes. And don't forget inflation. It's the invisible tax. Prices rise, and unless you own the appreciating stuff, your paycheck gets weaker without even realizing it. Our entire economic system is designed to make investors rich, not employees. So here's where we can get into the best, the worst, and most likely scenarios moving forward. Okay, let's start with the best case scenario. Let's say you get wise, you start investing, you build real assets over time, your money starts working harder than you do, and you stop trading time for dollars, freedom follows. And then we'll take a look at the worst case, okay? You keep grinding, prices keep rising, your wages never catch up, you save what you can, but inflation eats it, and you retire broke, tired and wondering why the game felt rigged. Because it was. Now, the most likely case, you get by. You make some financial progress, but nothing life-changing, unless you actively shift from an earner to an owner. So, how do you win? Let's flip that script, okay? 3 simple, powerful rules. Number 1, work to own, not just to earn. Your paycheck pays bills. Your investments build freedom. Put money into assets like stocks, real estate, and businesses, okay? Those investments generate income when you sleep. Yes, that's possible, and no, it's not a scam. Number 2, stop living fake rich. Don't finance stuff to look wealthy. If you can't buy it in cash, that means you just simply cannot afford it. Flexing now will cost you decades of labor to pay off the goods you bought that will never appreciate. Number 3, if you're not willing to take a risk, you can't expect to win. Scared to invest? Get over it. Losses are lessons. Everyone messes up, but investors who learn from their mistakes build generational wealth. Workers who don't invest, they just get older. Next up, your wealth blueprint. Check this out. 75-15-10 rule. This is your new financial GPS. Spend 75% of your income and that's it, okay? Invest 15% of your income. in appreciating assets like the stock market, crypto, real estate, and so forth, right? And save 10% for an emergency fund. I know I talk about this a lot on like every video, but this is your baseline. This is where your security begins. Pro tip, automate it like taxes. Don't wait to see what's left. Invest and save the same way you pay any other responsibility. Budget it as a line item and don't see what's left over. If you have to eat ramen till you get it going, choose to enjoy ramen, okay? Take it out before you can spend. Treat it like a bill, a non-negotiable one. It's the key to your freedom. Build passive income, build freedom, and build legacy. Once you get this machine up and running, your money can work 24/7. No breaks, no PTO, and no complaints. Eventually, your investments will pay your bills, so you don't have to. And when you're gone, those assets will pay your family. That's generational wealth. That's how the rich stay rich. They don't hustle harder, they work smarter. They own things that hustle for them. So no, you're not crazy if you feel like the system is stacked against you. It is. But now you know how to beat it, and that's power. Until next week, I've been Kevin with MoneyTreeandMe, providing better security and ensuring better lives. Make it a great day.